These are the simple yet profound facts we are facing. Today in the United Kingdom, we have a shortage of about 60,000 HGV drivers. Some credible sources recently suggested the true number is closer to 100,000. That's a devastating 25% resource shortage right now. In my last video, I mentioned how COVID, Brexit and driver demographics came together to form a perfect storm. As if that wasn't enough, here in the United Kingdom, we've decided to add more jeopardy. Who knows what the true driver deficit actually is today? What you can be certain of is that things are going to get worse as supermarket shelves start to empty. You can't look at this industry-wide problem in isolation, because when businesses try to do that, it only makes things worse. After all, what good is it having a driver ready to deliver food to a supermarket when the food can't be moved from the manufacturer? This is a problem for all supply chain stakeholders, and throwing army drivers at it, according to some experts, will barely scratch the surface. Did you know that Excel is still the most widely used tool for managing logistics? But you can't possibly factor in the millions of variables that need to be considered to optimize vehicle usage. You'll be running empty vehicles while wondering why it's so expensive. Unfortunately, if you're in this category, you are not alone. Only 15% of businesses use a transportation management system. Just 15. Yet the best transport management systems in the world deliver savings of over 20% and increase manpower efficiency 3 to 4 times over. We know, we've built one. Imagine the huge positive impact if we digitize, say, 50% of businesses that don't use a TMS. This isn't just my opinion. A recent survey found that 83% of supply chain executives believe that there is a substantial advantage in adopting cloud TMS technology. And it's not just about efficiencies. In 2004, I proposed an environmentally friendly logistics solution to one client, and I was laughed out the room. In 2008, I mentioned it again, and the prospective client I was talking to looked at my feet and said, "I thought you'd be wearing sandals," before calling me a tree hugger. In 2012, a procurement team I was working with called my environmental approach marketing f***s. We didn't give up simply because some people didn't have the capacity to appreciate our vision. Today, we have a transport management solution that accurately measures logistics CO2 emissions. And this solution is part of the same technology stack that increases vehicle utilization, which in turn reduces cost and the number of vehicles on the road. It's a win-win. And by the way, there is nothing wrong with hugging trees or wearing sandals, is there? By all accounts, technology seems to be the way forward. So why aren't we there? It is fear of change. Logistics hasn't really faced a challenge on the scale we are seeing today. Too many senior executives haven't understood the potential of technology in transport. We've relied far too long on the 1980s business model that stifled much needed supply chain innovation. An investment in transport technology hasn't been considered critical because things always got done in the end. We muddled through. We need to change because the greater threat lies in wishing for a different outcome while doubling down on ineffective strategies. So we need a solution that uses AI to optimize vehicle usage. Fewer drivers, lower cost. A solution that measures and dynamically reduces logistics carbon emissions. And finally, a solution that facilitates multi-customer collaboration. And this is what I will talk about in my next video. See you soon.